Horrible disease. All right, thank you so much and good job out there. Now, on this midday, again, talking about breast cancer. Today is actually Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day, or BRA Day, and Overland Park sisters Jen Arnold and Kristen Worden are here with us, and they both underwent reconstructive surgery. And then their surgeon, Dr. Richard, oh gosh, I want to make sure I get this right, Corantager is here with us as well. And so we want to talk about your story, because the sisters, they were in an article in Allure magazine, which is a really incredible thing to make Allure magazine. Yeah. So tell us about it. Kristen, you were the one who actually had breast cancer.
That's correct. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in April of 2008, and I underwent chemo and no radiation, and then I had a mastectomy and a double mastectomy and a hysterectomy after that.
And then this is about genetic testing, isn't it, as well?
Correct. I was tested positive for the BRCA1 gene, which actually ran in our family, and so my sister also tested positive. And she was able, with that knowledge, to do some prophylactic surgeries to help, decrease her risk, of having breast cancer.
So you really made that decision that before you were ever diagnosed, just the possibility and the high threat that you would be diagnosed with cancer, you had a mastectomy. Double mastectomy.
Right. Well, and I looked at my sister having been diagnosed at, 31? And I'm thinking I'm older than her, and it caught us by such surprise that it just seemed like inevitable that, it could happen to me at any moment. So we kind of just held hands and did it all at the same time and back to back, and same doctors, and it's one heck of a year.
And you guys are both feeling great and everything's good.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's great. On the other side of breast cancer is great.
Yes.
So tell us about being in the article, being in the magazine, the article, and the reaction that you got. Do you feel like you helped women out there across the country?
It just came out last Tuesday, so it's kind of still, it's still new. And so I think a lot of people still haven't seen it. So I'm sure that it will continue to pop up a lot in conversation from this point on. But we've seen a lot on Facebook, and we've had a lot of support from the Young Survival Coalition. And so we're super excited to get the awareness out, especially since it's more localized, whereas, with Angelina Jolie and her decision, I think it made it such
totally
such
understood
news.
that.
Oh, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
That. So you brought along your surgeon. We want to give him a moment in the sun here, because there are some new techniques in breast reconstruction. You had your mastectomy, but you had reconstruction right after. So tell us about that.
Well, so we've got some, I think really interesting and exciting new options for breast reconstruction. And some of them begin even before any breast cancer surgery. We're very fortunate. Dr. Jamie Wagner has joined us from MD Anderson at KU. And we've started working on developing a program with what's referred to as oncoplastic breast surgery, and that's one where the plastic surgeon and the oncology surgeon work very closely together, even preoperatively, and are able to at times do breast conservation therapy for some of the breast cancers, where we're able to get some really terrific cosmetic as well as oncologic results. Now, for people who do have to undergo a mastectomy, we've got some great options, and it really ranges from using implant-based reconstructions, where we have some new implants available to us.
And you brought some implants here with us.
Brought some with us, ranging from this is actually what's referred to as a tissue expander. So this is a balloon that's placed underneath the chest wall muscle, and we use this to stretch the tissues before the long-term implant goes on. This is a more, I guess I'd say, a traditional kind of silicone gel type of implant, and these can be filled with saline as well, with salt water as well, but more commonly in breast reconstruction we use the gel type. And then this is something that's available more routinely now for us, and this is what's referred to as a highly cohesive or a shaped implant. So we've got these kinds of options, and then we also have options utilizing your own tissues, where we're taking tissues from, say, the tummy or the inner thigh. We're able to take them to partners, Dr. Busher and Dr. Holding, who are really specialists in these areas, and they're able to take these tissues and do minimal damage or injury to, say, the stomach muscles or the tissues on the inner thighs, so that people, once these are completed, they can lead completely normal lives, all normal activities. So it's a very exciting test.
That has to be
offered.
a huge relief to women who are facing the situation right now, or might be in the future, that there are options out there that you can have the cosmetic back as well as the good health back after breast cancer as a survivor. So, ladies, thank you so much for sharing your story
Absolutely.
with us and with the
opportunity.
country. And Dr. Corintager, thank you so much for being
Thank you.
here. And we will be back. Again, we are continuing to follow President Barack Obama's going to be speaking here. It has been moved now to 11:45. Again, keep it right here at KSHB.com and here on 41 Action News Midday, and we'll bring it to you as soon as he gets here.